Marching Panther Band and our national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of At this time, we ask that all active and retired military please remain standing so you can be recognized as the Panther Band plays God Bless America. ROTC Color Guard, represented by Cadet Battalion Commander Shannon Yoakum, Cadet Battalion Command Sergeant Major Cody Stewart, Color Guard Cadet in Charge Sophie Ketchum, Color Guard Cadet Non-Commissioned Officer Jaden Wilkinson, Rifles Evan Overton and Olivia Ryan, National Colors presented by Brianna Beals, State Colors presented by Cheyenne Barnes. This time the Yellville Summit Panther Band will play the Yellville Summit Alma Mater.
All right, hello everyone. This is the Loose Cannon, David McBee, and we are getting ready to go live with our game of the week here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We have Salem coming in to take on Yellville Summit. Salem, of course, ranked number one in the 3A according to the ASN last rankings. They come in 6-0, 3-0 in conference. Yellville comes in at 0-6 and 0-3 in conference. So we're about 10 minutes away from getting started. So glad to have you joining us here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So get your popcorn ready, get your whatever beverage you're drinking, and get ready for some football coming up here in about 12 minutes here on TLSN. We'll be right back. And right now we're about 10 minutes away from getting started here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Of course, tonight's game is being multi-streamed, so you can watch the game in multiple sites. So tonight's game, of course, you can watch this on Facebook. Also, you can watch this on YouTube. You can watch it on either side. So if you're watching, make sure that you follow us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube. We're about 10 minutes away from getting started here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network, but we're so glad to have you guys join us. Should be a fun night of football here on TLSN. Salem getting ready to come on the field, and we're going to step away and just get prepared. But it should be a fun game, fun night. Perfect weather for football tonight. And but tall order tonight for Yellville Summit is this Salem Greyhounds they're off having quite a season, and they are quite a tough team. So big challenge tonight for Yellville Summit, but we'll see what happens here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be back soon here on TLSN. All right, guys, welcome back to Panther Field. This is the loose cannon David McBee, and I got someone helping me out tonight, Miss Gracie Beatty.
Woo!
Glad to have you, Gracie, helping man the camera, the deal maker. He's out of town today, so he'll be back next week. But first game for you. Well, not first game with us, but you've done like 500 games over the last, how many years?
Probably close to 4 or 5 years on Huddle. So
Yeah, you were the pro, so you've done like all the Huddle games for Yellville, so they might recognize your camera work tonight.
maybe. Hope it's still good.
Well, it's kind of a weird setup here. So like I mentioned last week, guys, we'll do the best that we can with it. We got the coin toss going on right now at the middle of the field at the 50-yard line. And I'm going to pull that back just so I can hear you breathing. You haven't had to wear a headset before, so that's a
No,
whole
this
new
is
experience. I did that too, like the first time I did. I was like, what is that noise? And when I went back and watched, I was like, everyone could hear me breathing the whole time. And you might get sick and tired of hearing me, by the time we get to the end of the first quarter. So, beautiful night for football, and the Panthers getting ready to come on. Of course, Gracie graduated. What year did you graduate from Yellville?
2024. So
Recent graduate then.
Yeah.
Recent graduate from Yellville Summit, and now helping us out tonight. And, hey, maybe this would be a good luck charm, and you could help them pull off a huge upset tonight by you being
I
here,
hope so.
former Yellville Summit Panthers. So,
Panther fans, let's get up, let's make some noise.
now the Panther fans
Panthers are ready to come onto the field.
come into their feet, and here comes the Panthers onto the field. And guys, we do have a little bit of just a tight fit here. We don't have much space to film, so we'll go ahead and warn you guys that we have the way that the window frame is set up, it's really hard for us not to get. So you might see a little bit of a window frame every once in a while, but we'll do our best to try to avoid it. So Yellville Summit, of course, coming into this game 0-6 on the season, 0-3 in conference, and they got quite a challenge tonight with the Salem Greyhounds, 6-0, 3-0 in conference. And Salem, of course, they come in ranked in the Arkansas Sports Network. They were ranked number 1 in the 3A.
Jonathan Ryan. And at right tackle, sophomore number 55, Dane Boone.
If you see any heads in front of me, that's Lynn Wallace blocking the camera over there. So, no, I'm just kidding.
At the slot, senior number 34.
See, we're used to, Gracie, we're usually on top of the press box, so it's like we have all the freedom. We could film whatever we want. It's a little different down here in the press box, but
yeah.
Right, Curry.
I'm still recovering from a knee surgery, so that ladder it's kind of tough for me to get up the ladder nowadays, so I'm getting old. So it looks like Yellville will receive. I'm going to slide this over just a tad. We do have to adjust our camera, guys, so whenever we move that, it will shake a little bit. That's not Gracie. It's not an earthquake. It's just the setup we have to do on it.
For the Panthers, number 3, Salem Hall.
So Hall is in the back to receive.
Noah Cantrell.
And there's the kick. Interesting kickoff in formation there by Salem, but Cantrell with the return. Didn't look like he looked like he was just short of the 30, and that's going to start the first possession. Interesting formation that Yellville did on that opening kickoff. So we're going to get a chance to see the Yellville Summit offense, of course. Injuries has been the story this year. Number 2, Coben Hubbard, their senior. He's had a couple pretty severe injuries, and he's out for the rest of the season, it appears. So he's coming in at quarterback. That's number 7. That's Wyatt Gilly. It's going to work out of the shotgun. It's like he's got girth in the backfield in motion. Low snap. It's on the ground. Gilly covers it up. But not a good first play for Yellville Summit as they go the wrong way on that. So it's going to push them back now to about the 10-yard line. So we'll just call it 2nd and a mile.
No second down for the Panthers. Second down and 38.
Look at that, and that tells what's the way. That's too small for me to see. So Gracie and I are working out. She's working. I'm showing her the camera. This is a little different than what she's used to working, but she's doing a great job as Gilly, quarterback keeper. Looks like he's going to pick up maybe a yard or two. Hey, I just see Cindy Sutterfield just showed up. So Cindy Sutterfield is in the house. I see your boss, Emily Smith.
Two on the play. It's going to be third down and 36.
They're ready to cheer on their Panthers and appreciate you helping us out. Maybe, a couple of Yellville games this year, you'll be able to keep helping us out.
Maybe.
So now this is going to be 3rd and 36. So Yellville wants to be careful in this one, not do anything too crazy. So Gilly, he's going to keep it, trying to get to the outside, but nowhere to run there as he's going to lose a couple yards. And that's going to be a tough opening possession there for Yellville Summit. That's going to make it 4th and forever right now. So the ball 4th and 39. So not a good first possession there, Gracie, losing 29 yards.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So looks like Cantrell's in to kick. And Salem, they're definitely planning for the return. They're going to get the ball in good field position here, and there's the kick. It is up in the air. Good Yellville Summit bounce. That's going to roll out to the 49. So that's going to get it just inside the 50 for first possession with Salem coming on. I'm going to adjust this for you just a fraction. There we go.
Thanks.
You're doing a great job, Gracie. Appreciate you helping me out.
Working hard.
It's tough. It's tough to do the camera stuff.
Yeah, this is different than huddle. I'm a little rusty.
Yeah. Well, we might zoom in later too. That way, it might be easier to see on there. I'm blind as a bat. So here goes the Salem offense. First possession. It's going to be a quick flip, run up the middle. Big run there by number 5, Brink. Brink's going to run for a first down. Tackled on the play by Hall.
First down, Greyhound. It's at the 35-yard line.
And that's going to put it to the 35. So good first play for the Salem Greyhounds. As we've heard a lot about this team, and now we're getting to see them in action. One of the best in the state. Another flip there to Brink, and he's slicing and dicing, breaking tackles. Another good run for Brink. Brink's going to pick up about 7 yards. So Gracie, you graduated and you still come out, and you're always going to be Yellville Summit, right? You like to come out and watch all their games and stuff.
Panther pride for life.
Panther pride for life. So now it's going to be a 2nd and 3. Going to be a handoff, breaking a tackle to the outside. And taking it down is number 34. That's Smith with the run. Going to be another first down. Zoom in just a fraction here. So it's going to be a first down for Salem. Yeah, it's tough to keep it. It's tough, isn't it? It's not always like this, I promise. There we go, working out of the shotgun. He's got 2 in the backfield. Quarterback keeper runs to the outside. He throws, passes, knocked down. Good play there. I don't think we got to see all of it because of our wall here that we have in here blocked it. So we're going to slide it down just a fraction. Now you can pick up a little bit more of the corner here. So as Gracie's using this for practice, this is her first day on camera for us. But you're doing tremendous, Gracie.
Thanks.
So ball right now on the 11-yard line, 2nd and 10. So they need a first down to the 1. Salem, though, trying to punch it in and get this vaunted offense rolling. Little trickery there. And it's a pass to a wide open player in the corner. I think they faked you out there, Gracie. Nice play from Taylor on the pass. And Steeman catches the touchdown. Yeah, they faked you out on that one.
Yeah.
Our camera woman, I'm gonna say cameraman. I gotta say camera woman now. She got faked out on that play. So that's going to be a touchdown for Salem. They jump up 6-0. 8:16 left here in the first quarter. Rolls to the right. And he's going to waltz in for the two-point conversion. So Salem takes it 50 yards, and they get the first score of the game. 8:16 left here in the first quarter. It is 8-0. Salem with the lead over Yellville Summit here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. But we're glad to have Gracie join us, and we couldn't be here without some of these great sponsors we have, such as Genuine Care Pharmacy. Stop by and see them in Gassville for all your pharmaceutical needs. Also, Laura's Mexican Kitchen. They got 2 locations. They got one in Flippin and where I live at over in Bull Shoals. Lakeside Pharmacy, that's my pharmacist, and they do free delivery over in Bull Shoals. And WRM White River Materials, 425-3431. If you got a big project coming along, get White River Materials. I can't say that. Try saying that 5 times fast, White River Materials. But I think we'll go ahead and zoom back a little bit. I think I had it zoomed in too far for you there. So Hall and Cantrell again back to receive, and they try a short little squib kick, and it is covered up. Good play there by number 21. Van Dremlin gets the recovery on that, and so Yellville's going to have the ball in good field position here for their second possession of the game as Salem jumps up 8-0 with a nice trick play there. So Gilly, he's got Girth in the backfield with him. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, they're playing without Hubbard, number 2. So Gilly's got one man in motion. That's Cantrell. They're going to hand it off to Girth. Girth, good run up the middle. He is thrown down. But good run by Girth there. Picked up about 5 yards. And since we're moving down a little way, I'll slide this for you. I'll give you a little more room there. How's that? Is that better?
Good. Yep. Thank you.
Gracie's first football game. You're doing tremendous.
Thanks.
There's Gilly with the pass, and it's complete to Cantrell. Cantrell is taken down, going to be just short of the first down. Going to be about a 4-yard gain, so it's going to be 3rd and 1. So does it bring back a lot of memories when you come back here and watch Yellville play?
Definitely. It's different for sure being in the box filming compared to being out in the student section for sure.
And now you're getting to talk. Have you ever talked in a game before?
Sure haven't. So this is really all new for me.
Yeah, well, you're doing great. And our fans online, give Gracie a shout-out online. So say, good job, Gracie. You're making all the Yellville Summit alumni proud. So here we go, 3rd and 1. Cantrell in motion. They got Girth in the backfield. They're going to hand it to Girth, and he is hit right away, dragging tacklers. And it looks like he's still going to be about a yard short, just manages to get back to the original line of scrimmage. So now 4th and 1, and you got to figure, Yellville coming in this game 0-6, already down 8-0. Going to have to probably play aggressive here and go for it. What do you think, Gracie?
Yeah.
Right now, shift is now, Gilly comes back in the shotgun. He's got Archie in motion, but they are all over that. Salem gets the stop. Nice tackle there by number 22. Steeman gets the tackle, and that's going to force a turnover on downs. So with 6:12 left here in the first quarter, 8-0, Salem's going to get it back. On a perfect night for football, fans still making their way in the stands. Good crowd that's come out for the Panthers. Student section, they've been standing the whole time. Did you used to stand down there in the student section?
I sure did,
Did you-
even in the rain.
Even in the rain?
Yes.
I think I broadcast a couple of those rain games. Quarterback looking to throw. He's going deep. He's got a man wide open, and it is knocked down. As unfortunately we couldn't get that camera angle there. There's literally one corner of this field that we cannot get from this press box, so going to be an incomplete pass there. So again, we apologize. We used to do this on top of the press box, could see the entire field, but my knee, I had to have a knee surgery, so that's kind of messed up our filming on top of the press box. Looks like online we got Brandon Bland online. He said, "Good job, Gracie. Keep up the good work." Crystal Havner online says, "Go Greyhounds." And this is an interactive broadcast, guys, so we want to see your comments online. Handoff. And he's wrapped up by multiple Panthers. Good defensive play there. It's going to be no gain, just back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a 2nd and 10, or 3rd and 10 now. So 3rd and 10, ball right now on the 49. And we love having the Panther fans on, love having the Greyhound fans on. We love having all the fans on. And good defensive play in the backfield. That was number 55. Looks like that was Dew. So Dane Dew with the good play, 3-yard loss. It's going to be a 4th and 13. And it looks like Salem is going to punt the ball. So Cantrell is back to receive, but Salem likes to pull some trickery. They've already done one trick play. I want to see if they can fool our camera woman, Gracie, again. They didn't that time. There's the punt, and they're just going to let that roll. It is downed at the 20-yard line. So good defensive stand there by Yellville Summit. That's going to build a little bit of confidence, won't it, Gracie?
Yeah.
So we got 4:39 left here in the first quarter. So, yeah, we want to see those comments. Let us know if there's a player that you're cheering for that you want to give a shout-out. Of course, this is our last football game of the year. Next week we will not be doing the Yellville game because we're doing about 25 hours of the 2A East Regional Volleyball Tournament. So, yeah, we're gonna be pretty busy with that. So I'm going to be pretty wore out after 3 8-hour nights of football. As Gilly looking to throw, goes to the air just off the hands of Girth. Pass is incomplete. Look at that. You can move that. Look at Gracie moving that camera now. You got it. You can feel the confidence growing with each possession.
Yeah.
So
I'm getting my skill back from my huddle days.
yeah, she was a huddle machine. But I was always nice to you. Like of all the streamers, though, was I the nicest streamer person?
For sure. Yeah.
Some of them are not very nice, are they?
Yeah.
I offered you candy and stuff.
Yeah, we spent lots of time up there on the top at the gym of Yellville together.
But that's because I knew, I was like, hey, this is a prospect. One day I might need help, you know.
One day
so
you're going to recruit me, and
yeah,
here we are.
Yeah, here we are. So Yellville seeing if they can get something going on this second drive here, as the first one was not good.
15-yard penalty, moves the ball to the 38-yard line. First down, Panthers.
And that's going to help us. 15-yard penalty against Salem. So that's just what the doctor ordered for Yellville.
For sponsoring our first downs this year.
So Gilly again at quarterback. He's got one in the backfield. He's looking to go to the air. Pass is complete, but almost hit immediately after the catch. So Voigt got the reception. And it's going to be for no gain. Going to make it 2nd and 10. Of course, these teams are in the same conference, and Salem right now undefeated on the season. Here goes Gilly. Pass to Archie. Archie breaking tackles, pushing ahead, but he runs into a wall of Greyhounds there. and gets back maybe to the line of scrimmage, so that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Of course, Mountain home tonight. They're on the road. They're playing over at Salem Springs, so the Bombers having a good year at 5-1, seeing if they can go to 6-1. And we have Yellville Summit here tonight. So here we go, 3rd and 9 as Gilly gets his signal from the sidelines. Seeing if Yellville can get something going here on offense, and there's laundry all over the field. Speaking of, going to be a false start against the Panthers. But I was about to say 5-yard penalty there, but I was about to say with the dirty laundry, you know, for all those people that are watching, we always give tips of the week. If you use your digital coupons from Dollar General tomorrow, they have a $3 coupon on Gain and then a $5 that you can do if you spend $25. So telling you can get your Gain flings, and that could help with the laundry, like the laundry that was just on the field.
Yeah, I know Cassie Hubbard loves her coupons from the Dollar General, so
yeah,
she should get the tip.
They should be a sponsor because we give Dollar General coupon tips here all the time. So anyone from Dollar General watching, give us a shout out. As Gilly goes to the air, pass a little bit high, incomplete. That's going to make it 4th down. So Gracie, you know, this week I know you work at Arvest Bank. You know, yesterday was like National Bosses Day.
Yes.
Did you guys get something for your boss?
So our manager, Emily Smith, we got her a Bean Barn gift card. She loves the Bean Barn. If you ever see her in Flippin', more than likely she will have a coffee in her hand. And Miss Cassie Hubbard, we got her a Subway gift card. So
score.
Got them some gift cards.
I'm terrible. I forgot to get something for my boss yesterday.
I didn't get you anything either.
Well, technically I'm not your direct boss, but there's a kick. High kick in the air. Good kick, but it takes a Salem bounce. But Yellville so far hanging with Salem right now, just down 8-0 with 3:01 left here in the first quarter. But my boss is Scott Copeland. He's the president over at Arvest. And, man, I was in a meeting with him, and someone walked by and said, hey, happy Bosses Day. And then me and about 4 other people who are all report to him. He's our boss. And we're all like, oh, no. Me and Leighton Lee and Tara Payne were just like, we completely forgot.
It happens, but.
So if Scott Copeland is listening and watching, I'm sorry. We'll probably be like a week late, but we'll get something. So here comes Salem. Quarterback keeper, and he's going to run with it. Gets a little space to the outside. Nice tackle on the play as Taylor with the run. And so Burrow makes the tackle. Nice play there by Burrow. So 7-yard gain. That's going to be 2nd and 3. So right now, almost 2 minutes left. First quarter's flown by. So is it going quicker than you thought it'd be?
Yeah, for sure. I think so.
Some of those volleyball games last forever. They can go long. Looks like we got a timeout on the field. So 2:23 left here in the first quarter. And I'm going to run a couple business ads. And me and Gracie will be back here in a minute here on TLSN. All right, we got to give a shout-out. Double J, Jason Jones, he's watching. He says he's watching on projector screen in the yard, so he's getting to see your camera work up close, Gracie.
Nice.
And he also said National Bosses Day and National Liqueur Day are on the same day, so there's another run. Looks like it's going to be a Salem first down. As Gracie, you learned the Zoom during that commercial break, so by the fourth quarter, guys, she's going to be killing it, so. So it's going to be a first down Salem ball now to the 43-yard lines. But shout out to Double J, Jason Jones. I know a couple Jason Jones. I know there's the Yellville Jason Jones. Then there's the pro wrestler, the Space Cowboy Jason Jones. So glad to have you joining us, watching us on the projector screen. There's a toss, a little bit of room to the outside is number 5, but he is wrapped up just short of the 50. Good run there by Brink, but Yellville right now doing a good job not letting Salem get a really big play. And whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, guys, put something in the chat. We love reading the comments. Surely some of your friends are watching, right?
I hope so.
Hope so. They need to say, like, Gracie's doing amazing. She needs a raise, right?
Please,
Yeah.
someone comment that. Maybe it'll happen.
I can go get Emily down there and say, hey, I got all these people telling you need to give her a raise. There's another handoff. Little bit of room. Brink again. It's going to be another first down for Salem. Hard run. As Salem's starting to get a little momentum here on offense as we're down to about a minute left here in the first quarter. But Yellville defense is hitting hard. They're playing hard right now against this one of the top teams in the state. Salem Greyhounds, and Salem has a huge crowd, too, that's come over. I mean, the visitor section is actually full. So, impressive program. So, looking to throw. He's got plenty of time, and he finds a man wide open. There's number 10, breaking tackles, and he goes down. Pass is complete to Smith. Nice throw there, Taylor to Smith. And that's going to be a first down. Goodall, though, saves the touchdown. As the clock continuing to run here. Our final football game here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network is next week's going to be all about volleyball. Speaking of volleyball, I got to give a shout out. The Flippin' Lady Bobcats and the Cotter Lady Warriors both win in their district tournament this week. There's a handoff, plenty of room to the outside, but good tackle by Yellville as that was number 34, Smith. It looked like he had a lot of room and was about to go possibly break that one loose. But Girth and McCullough make the tackle. I'll tell you what, Eli Girth, he's a hard player. He hits hard. He runs hard. He's not afraid of a little bit of contact. Is there? Actually, there's a penalty against the Greyhounds. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty, so it's going to move them back and now make it a 1st and 15. But we got a player down on the field. Looks like he's getting up and walking off, so is this team already playing with a lot of injured players. But, yeah, the Flippin' Lady Bobcats, quite a run that they made in the district tournament. They won. They defeated 2 higher seeds. They defeated Melbourne, the number 2 seed. Then they defeated Bergman last night in 3 sets to win the district championship, so congratulations to them. I know they got Bobcat Madness over in Flippin'. And then the Cotter Warriors, Lady Warriors right now, they moved to 17-0. They swept Cedar Ridge last night, and they're 17-0 on the season, 51-0 in sets. And we'll be getting to see them next week on the Twin Lakes Sports Network as they'll be playing in their regional tournament, which we're going to have coverage for that. AAA reached out to us and said, hey, you guys want to stream it? And I'm like, why not? 28 hours of volleyball, why not? That sounds like fun, right? Does that sound like fun, Gracie?
That sounds like fun to me. I would sit through all 28 hours of it if I could.
Would you really?
I for sure would, yeah.
Oh, well, I might have to holler at you. We'll make some more money and work some more camera.
Yes.
So Taylor, the quarterback, he's got 2 in the backfield. He's looking to go to the air. Pass is complete. Little give and go. Beautiful play there as he gets it to Brink. Brink breaking tackles, slicing all around, and he finally goes down in the 10. Good job, Gracie, on getting that camera shot. You're getting your groove now.
Me again.
Yeah, Gracie's
Not
like,
get me.
yeah, they fooled you on that touchdown,
Yeah.
so Gracie's like, never again. Looks like that's going to be that's going to do it for the end of the quarter. So at the end of one right now, it's Salem 8, Yellville nothing. Yellville hanging around here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, we are back, getting ready to start the second quarter. It's a loose cannon, David McBee, and we got to figure out a nickname for Gracie. You know, you were the huddle master back in the day, but we got to figure out, because Joey that normally helps out, he's the deal maker. So what's going to be yours? We got to figure out. Did you have a nickname in high school?
I just went by my initials, GB. So
GB. Okay.
Everybody called me that, whether it was on the volleyball court, in the classroom. So.
And there's a handoff to number 22. He's going to waltz into the end zone. Touchdown. As Steeman takes it in, that's going to make it 14-0. So some of the comments we read, Jason Jones on our chat, he had mentioned, he said, people at work used to ask me if I wrestled every time he had an event in town. He met him once, great guy. Yellville's defense, Jackie Jones says Yellville's defense looks good tonight. So yeah, keep those comments coming, guys. We love to see them. We're now 14-0. And interesting setup here is Yellville quarterback keeper. And fortunately, we can't get the angle on that. As it with our room here, they went to the corner. Pass is incomplete, so the 2-point conversion on that one. So that one's a tough one. They got these window panes right in the middle, so if they get too far over, all you can see is the middle bar in the middle. So, but hey, it was incomplete, so they didn't miss anything, right? As actually it looks like penalty on the play. There's some more laundry. So waiting to get the call from the ref here. Okay, so it was an illegal forward pass, the penalty to be assessed on the kickoff. So the 2-point conversion's no good, but right now with 11:56 left here in the second quarter, it is Salem up 14-0 over the Yellville Summit Panthers. So, but we're glad to have all you guys joining us on Facebook. You can watch us on Facebook. Also, we're streaming on YouTube as well, so you can watch us on either one. Now, do you Facebook or YouTube, or what does the young people use now? Maybe TLSN needs to find a new outlet.
So when I watch these, I actually do watch them on Facebook.
Okay.
So, and when you would cover like our volleyball games for Yellville, I would go back and watch them on YouTube.
Okay, so you were helping our views.
I use them both.
All right, so be like Gracie, subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Facebook. So Hall and Cantrell back to receive for Yellville. Salem right now up 14-0, and you could definitely feel the momentum the last couple minutes. They're starting to get some momentum on offense despite Yellville. Yellville is playing hard and really need to give that defense a little bit of a break on this possession. There's a kick. There's Cantrell. He's got nowhere to go. It's like he makes it to about the 29. before Cantrell is taken down. So Yellville going to see if they can get something going on offense.
For the Greyhounds. First and 10 Panthers at the 28-yard line.
So now it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Gracie, what do you think the Panthers need to do right now to get back into this game?
Gonna be honest, I'm not very football savvy. So
You're not very football savvy?
No, so they just need to work hard and go Panthers. That's all I got.
There you go. Gracie says keep working hard and go Panthers. So Gilly's getting the play from the sidelines. And we're just glad to have all you guys joining us here tonight. Fun night for football as Gilly, he goes to the air pass, though, incomplete, trying to get it over to Archie.
Intended for Brendan Archie. Going to be 2nd down and 10 for the Panthers at the 28-yard line.
So going to be 2nd and 10, ball on the 28-yard line. As Yellville just offensively has not been able to get anything going right now, but we'd love to see a big play right here. Of course, it's tough right now playing without Coben Hubbard, who's out for the season. He's had a couple different injuries. As there's Gilly pass just off the fingertips. That was a good throw from Gilly off the fingertips of Voigt. But Gilly had a little bit more mustard on that one, so.
That'll bring up 3rd down for the Panthers.
So it's going to be 3rd down, and as Gracie said, just keep playing hard, Panthers. The Yellville looked like trying to go to the air has kind of been the thought on this possession. And here goes Gilly. He's going to the air again. Pass just off the hands of Voigt. As that was Dawson with the defense. Fans wanting a flag on the play. They thought that was a pass interference. There was some contact, but no call. So now Yellville's going to be faced with a 4th and 10. Have you ever been over to Salem?
Not this year. No, it's been, probably 3 or 4 years since I'd actually been to a Salem football game. So.
Well, I like their Dairy Queen over there.
Yep.
They got a good Dairy Queen.
That's my favorite part of the trip to Salem is the Dairy Queen.
So we're talking about the Dairy Queen in Salem, but right now we got a timeout. So let's talk a little bit about some of our sponsors we have here, such as Diatley Dental. Great smile start with Irvin and Christina Diatley. They got a new location right next to Papa John's in Mountain Home. That's my dentist. So also, this is my daughter's Autastic Creations by Bethany. Bethany, she makes I almost said insurance. She makes jewelry, and she's autistic, but she likes to say I'm autastic. So also Amber Knowles for Marion County Treasurer, paid for by the friends of Amber Knowles. Community, experience, and transparency, and I don't have my reading glasses. Shark Creek Graphics, t-shirts, stickers, hats, banners, hoodies, license plates, and more. I'm getting tongue-tied. Blah, blah, blah. And also Buffalo River Float Services, Aaron and Pam Darnell, canoes, kayaks, shuttle services, tubes, and more. And I believe Aaron's a teacher here at Yellville,
Yes.
right? What does he teach?
I believe it's 4th grade. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm sure it's 4th grade. He was my 4th grade math teacher, so.
Did you like 4th grade math?
It was okay. I mean, math is math, but.
Yeah, math is math. But I do enjoy Buffalo River Float Service, so. There's a kick. A little bit of a knuckleball there is going to roll out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. So, but we appreciate them. Of course, you being here in Yellville, you probably float all the time.
Yes, and I actually worked out at the Buffalo River Point service at the restaurant, so I was down there quite a bit.
Oh, you have a fan. Renee Theme says, "Love you, Gracie."
Oh, thanks, Miss
So
Themey.
yeah, so Themey. Okay, I said it wrong. Themey.
Yes.
Themey. Okay, Themey. Gracie corrected me there. So now Salem's got it back with 11:34. Of course, it smells like a grill in here because I just grilled about 400 hamburgers, Gracie. So I'm sorry, you're having to smell.
I think it smells like popcorn up here.
Oh, it does? Okay. I'll take that as a compliment. Pass a little bit high. Trying to get it to number 24, Muir, off the fingertips. Going to be incomplete. Well, maybe that's a popcorn from the people in front of us. Let's see. Does Lynn Wallace have popcorn? No, she doesn't have any popcorn there. But if someone out there is watching and they're like, hey, you guys are doing a great job, that'd be cool if they brought us some popcorn, wouldn't it?
Yes. Always down for a good snack.
Yeah. I have half of my burger from my cookout earlier. And I'm doing tonight's game energy drink free, so I'm not as energetic as I normally am. So they got 3 in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff. And he's breaking tackles, cutting back. Archie, though, good play by Archie to come down and catch him from behind, as that was number 5. That was Brink. Brink looked like he was probably going to take that one to the house, but our Arvest Bank player of the game, the last game we covered, Archie there made a great play. From behind, and hey, you've almost made it through the first half. You've almost survived the first half. And then you get a little break at halftime. You can go out and go be among the fans and all that kind of stuff. Maybe you'll be signing autographs now.
Maybe, yeah.
You're going to hand it off. Here's Brink trying to go to the left, cuts back. Another good cutback, and Brink finds a little bit of space. And Brink is tackled. Can't see if he got in the corner. Trying to see the signal from the ref. Looks like he was just short. Of course, the one corner of the field, we can't catch is Brink. Come on, Brink. You got to run to the other side so we can get the full shot. As there is a flag on the play, so we're going to wait to see what this call is. I might have stuck my head in front of the camera, too, because
I don't think you did.
Did I not? I got a big head from what I hear. Or maybe they're not saying physically big. Maybe I'm just full of myself. Maybe that's it. So 10:47 to go still. Oh, it's going to be a face mask against the Panthers. That's half the distance. Since the ball was out at the 3-yard line, it's going to move it to about the 1.5-yard line. So Salem right now up 14-0, looking for more after a big run, athletic run there from Brink. And he's going to see if Brink can get it in for the touchdown. And this signal is a touchdown, so Salem takes it in. Brink from about 2 yards, and that extends it now. It's 20-0 with 10:43 left here in the second quarter. So Salem's defense, Yellville's defense started off, they were playing hard, hitting hard, but this vaunted Salem offense here starting to wear down this Panther defense here in the second quarter. Of course, a unique formation here on the 2-point conversion. Got one man in motion. Bad snap. Quarterback picks it up, throws to the corner. He's got a man, and the 2-point conversion is good. As Salem now extends the lead to 22-0. So 10:43 left here in the second quarter. And Salem starting to roll here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network, guys. We'll be back in a flash here on TLSN. All right, so we are back, and hey, Gracie got another shout out. Susie Crispino said, "Hey David," and "Hey Gracie." So, and we gotta give a shout out. I gotta give a shout out. Michael Crispino, he's here in the crowd somewhere. We saw him walking around. Yeah, Gracie's pointing him out. So shout out Michael Crispino. There's the kick. Here's the run back, and Hall is hit hard. Hall gets it to about the 15-yard line before he's tackled. So yeah, Susie, shout out. if Susie, I don't know if Susie's here or not, but if Susie's here, say, hey, Michael, run up to the booth real quick. That way I can say hi to him real quick. Maybe he could join me for halftime, so. But Michael bowls with my daughter on their team is called the DDI Dragons, Special Olympic Team, and they're going to be competing next Tuesday over in Harrison in the regional championships if they see if they can qualify for the state tournament in bowling and Special Olympics. So good luck to that team. Here goes Gilly. Quick pass is complete as Girth. Looks like Girth's going to lose a couple yards. Pass was complete, so as really Yellville's defense is getting wore down, and we need the Yellville offense to get a couple first downs here just to give a little bit of a break to the Yellville defense. Gilly's got 3 to his left. He's got 2 to his right. No one in the backfield with him. He's looking to go to the air here. In the pass, there is a flag, so looks like that's going to be, looks like in the realm of a pass interference. So let's wait for the call for the refs. Of course, shout out to my friend, the deal maker, Joey Shaw. He had to go out of town for today. His daughter was having a surgery, so shout out to him. And Crystal, his wife actually works here at Yellville. She's a teacher here. And
pass interference against Salem.
So pass interference against Salem. We will take it, won't we, Gracie?
Yeah.
So 15-yard penalty, so maybe that's what Yellville needs to try to get something going here on offense. Of course, tonight we're celebrating all the veterans. They had a cool celebration of all the veterans earlier tonight. And here goes Gilly out of the shotgun. Flags everywhere. Pass almost intercepted. But whistles before the throw. So it's going to be a false start against the Panthers. So they get one and then they give it away. So it's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Going to make it 1st and 15. Of course, those fans, I was talking earlier about Cotter and Flippin, both those teams going to regional. Just check out the Twin Lakes Sports Network page. We can keep you updated, let you know how those teams do as they move on to the next round. And we'll have updates all next week, including hours and hours of volleyball on Facebook and YouTube. So Gilly, he's got a man in motion, Cantrell, and he hands it off. I believe that's Girth. I think I'm really going to need some glasses, Gracie. Those numbers, was that Girth? I couldn't tell.
I can't tell.
As we got these gnats that are in here is probably because of me, probably because of all the food stuff I got on me earlier. They can smell it. Usually when you do a big cookout, I like to go home and shower immediately. It's like I've never done a game after that. It's pretty nasty, so I'm sorry.
No worries.
So here goes Gilly. Goes to the air. Pass a little bit high. Trying to get to number 25, Voigt. As Gilly right now just not getting a lot of time in the pocket is good pressure defense from this Yellville or this Salem squad. Now up 22-0, 7:12 left here in the second quarter. Of course, those fans, like I mentioned earlier, though, this is an interactive broadcast. This ain't radio. This ain't, a lot of other things you watch. We want to see your comments, so put something in the comments. Let us know what player you're cheering for. Let us know, are you cheering for the Greyhounds? Are you cheering for the Panthers? Put it in the comments. We'd love to read it. And we'll get caught up on the next commercial break, because here goes Gilly as he is just hammered into the ground. They say it's a forward pass, so it's incomplete, but Gilly getting up a little slow. He's actually kind of holding his shoulder, so hopefully Gilly's okay. It's going to make it 4th and 17, but Gilly has his hands on his shoulder, so Hopefully he's okay because Yellville Summit does not need another injury here. As Cantrell comes in, looks like Cantrell's going to punt. Back to receive is number 24, Muir, and then Brink. And you got to watch them getting the ball. Good kick by Yellville, kicking it out because you don't want to give it an open field to those two. But Salem's going to get the ball in Yellville territory to start this drive right now. 8:32 left. They're going to get it at the 45. So online we got Travis Hobson. He said, let's go Panthers, adjust and keep fighting. Susie Crispino said, Michael will be knocking. So he'll come up and join me at halftime a little bit. So, because Gracie's going to need a break from me by halftime, I'm sure. So they're going to come with two in the backfield, and Brink. But this time they go to the air. Pass is complete. It's going to be a first down. Breaking tackles, dragging defenders is number 11, Gaskins. So Gaskins with the first down. Spitzer, though, managed to take him down and avoid a long play there, but it's going to be enough for a first down. So, Gracie, how many volleyball games do you think you filmed over your, being the huddle champion for Yellville?
I actually didn't film any volleyball. I was playing.
Okay, so it was basketball.
Yes.
So I probably called your volleyball games.
Probably.
I need to go back. Because did I not come up with a nickname for you?
Oh, I have no idea.
Now I'm going to have to pull some old games. There's a run to the outside. Breaking tackles is number 34. There's laundry all over the field as Smith runs for the first down. But multiple flags are down. Or does that mean I'm getting old because I've done your game and now is that?
I mean, you do a lot of games, though. So.
We do, yeah. One of these days going to have to retire, though. It's like the flag's going to be against the Greyhounds. But shout out to Gracie. I appreciate her coming out here and helping me out. Did you think I was kidding when I was like, hey, I might use you to help me sometime, or did you think I was serious?
To be honest, I didn't know.
You didn't know?
But, I mean, like you had said, I'd done huddle for almost 5 years, so I kind of know how to handle a camera.
Yeah. See, the confidence is coming back right now. Now you're starting to get your confidence back. After the penalty, it's going to be a reverse, and he's got some room to the outside. He's got a blocker up front, breaking tackles, and he takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, number 14, Martin. We couldn't catch the end of the run on that since it was in our dead spot on the field, and they keep scoring touchdowns in the one corner we can't get to. Yeah, so.
Sorry, Salem fans.
Yes.
I'm really trying.
Yeah, so Gracie apologizes to the Salem fans as that extends the lead. Now it's 28-0. And going to go for a 2-point conversion here. I believe 30 if they can get this conversion, that's actually going to start the mercy rule here. Again, unique formation here. A lot of schools are starting to adopt. And a run into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good as number 34, Smith, takes it in. And that's going to make it 30-0 here in the first half with 7:51 to go. And maybe the mercy rule has to be in the second half. I'm not real sure about that. But right now, Salem's starting to pour it on halfway through this second quarter. And we are so glad to have you guys join us. Looks like online we got Jackie Jones online says that was a nice play. Crystal Havner says, way to go, Salem. So we're glad. All those people, all you guys joining us, the way you help us out, Gracie, you mentioned we've done a lot of games. We've done over 430 games. And the only reason we're able to do it and we have like all this equipment stuff is because of all these sponsors. So if you're thinking about doing business with someone, do business with these local businesses that help us bring local high school sports. And if you want to be a sponsor, we got basketball season getting ready to go. If you contact me this weekend, we could still fit you in for the regional tournament. Maybe I can get Emily Smith or Cindy Setterfield to come up and join me here in the booth too. I was trying to get Cindy. I was like, you need to come do a game with me. Come do play-by-play. Because we can put up to 4 headsets. We could all be. Wow. we could all be talking. As the kick out of bounds, going to be a flag on the play.
Kick goes out of bounds.
So Yellville's going to get the ball in good field position here, and we'll have to see if looks like Gilly's coming back out on the field, so it looks like he's okay. We're excited to have all you guys joining us.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So it's going to be 1st and 10, ball on the 35. Yellville, would love to see him try to get a little bit of momentum going here. Actually, I'm going to text your boss and Cindy. I'll be like, you guys should come up here and join me in Gracie. What do you think they'll say?
I'm not sure. Cindy may be down for it, but I'm not sure about Emily.
Really pass incomplete.
So the pass is incomplete. I did get a message from Nathan Rogers.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Panthers.
They were talking about, there's a message that said, I think Gracie Beatty's helping him tonight, not able to watch right now. And he said, yeah, that's who it is. They mentioned about the popcorn. They're like, man, I'd love to have some popcorn. You're right, it does smell like popcorn here, doesn't it?
It's just wafting up here, I think, from the people in the stands.
Pass trying to get it in the corner to Voigt, incomplete. So it was Nathan Sumo Rogers here. If he's here, he could come up here as well. Why don't we just make it a big party? Party in the booth. This is going to be a 3rd and 10, ball on the 35. We're having some fun tonight here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Final football game of the year. Next week will be our final games for volleyball, and then it's on to the wonderful world of basketball. And I got to admit, I love covering basketball. As Gilly, he rolls, pass, trying to get it to Cantrell just off the fingertips. Cantrell had a little bit of a space. That was a tough throw for Gilly to try to make. So that's going to be a 4th and 10 for the Panthers. And now, see, there's your boss down there. We'll turn the camera on them during the next break. They'll move. They'll move as we're waving to Emily Smith. And Emily's daughter just called me a loser, man. What the heck? There's the kick. And they're going to have a chance to return it, but forced out of bounds after the hard hit. And I actually just dropped my roster, so probably need that. You think? As it was number 24, Muir, on the return. So Salem's going to get it on the 49-7, halfway through the second quarter here. Here, I'm going to zoom in. We're going to talk about, all right, I was talking, there's your boss right there. So if they're watching, then they'll look at it, man, they'll be like, I can't believe you put us on Facebook and YouTube. So now I'm back to work there. So they'll pull up the video in a second and they'll be like, what the heck? And speaking of what the heck, there's a little bit of room to the outside, breaking tackles. And inside the 25 is Brink again. Brink running like a freight train. And Yellville starting to roll here in the second quarter. So, yeah, Double J, Jason Jones, he said correct. Second half, fourth quarter for the Mercy Rule. Thanks, Double J. So, see, that's great. So, like, our fans online, they keep us all up to date. So, and Jason Jones, he's been a fan of ours for a long time. He's tuned into a lot of games over the years. A little bit of room to the outside. That's number 16. That's Daly. So, flag on the play. And looks like it might be back in the area of holding. And it is holding against Salem. So there was a reason that hole opened up so quick. So with the hold, so that's going to push it back just a little bit. Going to move it back to
the 32-yard line.
32-yard line.
First down and 17.
So going to be about a first and 17 or 18 right now. As the clock now under 7 minutes left here in the first half. Of course, Salem fans, I think we'll be covering some Salem basketball when they come over and play Flippin later in the year. So there's a flip in Yellville. Nice little pitch to the outside. Going to be a short gain. Good tackle there by Hall. So now they've moved the ball to the 21.
Second down and 7 at the 21-yard line.
So going to be 2nd and 7, ball on the 21. So they pick up at 11 on the play. I think the fans are too quiet online, man. I mean, there's like the chatting is not, they're quiet tonight. I don't know what's up with that, but there's a hard run up the middle, still pushing ahead. Is he going to get in? Waiting for the signal from the ref. Does it just look like a mass of bodies as they get it all the way to the 1-yard line? A little bit of rumbling, bumbling, stumbling on that one, and carrying the defenders all the way to the 1-yard line, and now Salem seeing if they could punch it in here and extend the lead even more. And then a little bit, guys, we'll try to get the update on the Mountain Home Bomber game. They're playing in Salem Springs tonight on the road. So Salem now 1st and goal as Taylor primarily been handing it off, except seems like they like to throw to the one corner we can't cover here, but that one's going to be It's going to be a touchdown. Taylor just takes it in himself, and that extends it now to 36-0 with 5:31 left here in the second quarter. So, and Salem going to go for the 2-point conversion. So Gracie, first game's probably not working out like you hoped for your Panthers. So, but Gracie's doing a great job, and everyone give her a shout out online. As it looks like they're actually going to attempt the extra point. So Salem usually likes to go for 2, but they're going to, and they do. It's a trick play. It's a little lob, and it is incomplete. They try the fake extra point, but the play is no good. And with 5:31 left here in the second quarter, it is 36-0 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. And I'm going to thank our sponsors some more while Gracie's getting the camera in place for us, such as White River Materials, Cotter Rock Cottage, VRBO 955-491-955-491, Cotter Rock Cottage. Appreciate them. Also, All Creatures Veterinary Hospital, exceptional vet care for your pets. Call them today. They got 2 locations in Mountain Home. And actually, Dr. Connor, you know, have you been reading about this emu thing that's been happening in Mountain Home?
I've seen that all over my Facebook.
Okay, what can you tell me about? Because I'm not as into the know on all this viral stuff.
It really started with Nathan Rogers. He posted that AI video, but I don't know if there's actually an emu running around or what, but...
So, I didn't know Nathan Rogers started the whole emu craze over here, so...
I saw it it actually came up on my TikTok For You page.
Okay, well, see, that's new stuff talk. TikTok, what's that? Is that like a game you play? And breaking tackles is Cantrell. Takes it up to about the 40-yard line. Nice run by number 12, Noah Cantrell. As Cantrell, he looked like the emu over in Mountain Home. No one could catch him for a couple days, so... But the reason I mention that is our sponsor there, All Creatures Veterinary Hospital. That's Dr. Rob Connor. And I did read on the news that he actually was the one that caught the emu. So I guess he, used a rope and, lassoed it.
I was just about to ask, how does one catch an emu in Mountain Home, Arkansas?
Yeah, apparently they had a rope and lassoed it, but...
Interesting. I bet that was for sure a sight.
Yeah, I bet you that I'm sure the video is probably going to go viral, too. As Gilly working out of the shotgun, Yellville's trying to get something going on offense here. Gilly, no time, is in the backfield. That's number 50. That's Sanderson, makes the play, gets the sack. So that's going to make it 2nd and 15. So, yeah, I didn't know Nathan Rogers was the emu starter. I mean, that doesn't surprise me. He's, like, always doing stuff. So, yeah, Jason Jones online, he says, all creatures for your veterinary and emu wrangling needs. Yeah, needs to be the new phrase for that. So now 36-0, the loose cannon, along with the soon-to-be, we got to get a nickname for Gracie Beatty here. It needs to be more than just, GB. It's got to be more than that. We got to find something, But we got a timeout. While we got a timeout, let's check out a few more of our sponsors here, such as Baxter Health. Hey, I got to give a shout-out to Baxter Health. That's who did my knee surgery. That's why we're doing it downstairs this year. And camera angle's not quite as good, but I can't get up the ladder right now. Also, White River Marine Group, shout out to them. In Flippin', they've been a sponsor for us for a couple years. Because look at Gracie. She's getting confident on this camera thing now. She's zooming in, and yeah. Also, Ashley Haven State Farm. She's got 2 locations, in Flippin' and in Mountain Home. Stop by and get a quote on your insurance. And Arvest Bank. We can tell you about Arvest Bank. You work at Arvest Bank, don't you?
Sure do, yep.
Yeah, so what do you do at Arvest Bank?
Open accounts, do transactions, all that good stuff.
So you're there for all their banking needs.
Yes.
So, and Gracie, she works.
Customer based.
Yeah, and you work over in Flippin' and in Yellville.
In Yellville, yes.
So here we go, 2nd and 15, ball on the 34. As they get the handoff, Cantrell trying to get to the outside, nowhere to go, as the closing speed there from Martin. It's going to be a loss on the play. So it's going to move it back to the 30-yard line. So it's going to make it 3rd and 19 as the clock rolling with almost 4 minutes left. So, Gracie, do you know, like, the band performance tonight? Do you know anything like they're doing at halftime? Or
I sure don't, but
I got in trouble for not filming the band thing last time, but I had to go to the restroom. The restroom's a long way from here.
it really is.
Yeah, you got to walk all the way around
all
the
the
field.
way across the property.
As nowhere to go is Gilly trying to get to the outside, but he's just, again, now he's holding that. It's like he's holding that shoulder again. He's gotten up twice tonight holding that shoulder. So it's going to be a 4th and 25 as Gilly comes out of the game. Hopefully he's okay. Honestly, I gotta Google. I'm not even really sure what an emu is. I need to check that out. Here's the kick from Cantrell over. Little fake, but in the backfield, breaking tackles and cutting back, and now getting a little bit of space. As I just about lost my headset there. I thought he was maybe going to take it to the outside as Muir is finally thrown out, but an exciting. That's like the most exciting 15-yard run, but there are flags everywhere. Yeah, I stepped on my thing. I started to stand up because I got excited, and I almost lost my headset. So let's see what the flag is. As has been quite a few flags in this game. We appreciate the Salem fans joining us online, also the Yellville fans. It's going to go against the Greyhounds. Oh, there's some more popcorn that someone just brought down there in front of us. Come on, someone help Gracie out. If you're at the game, bring her a bag of popcorn. Looks like it's going to be a 10-yard penalty against Salem. Going to move it back to the 41. So Salem, they pulled quite a bit of trickery and quite a few plays. They're trying to trick Gracie, our new camera person, tonight.
They're not getting me.
And they got a man wide open. There's a bomb. He's wide open. And he is caught from behind. Good hustle from Cantrell. as he was trying to get the pass to Martin. As the pass from Taylor over to number 14, Martin. Huge gain on the play, but good hustle from Cantrell as he saved a touchdown. Now Salem's going to get the ball at the 11 with the clock winding at 2:49 left. So like at the band, don't they do like normal like sounds of the different decades? And they'll be like, here's
That's
the
what they
70s.
used to do, but
Here's
I'm
the
not
80s.
Sure.
Timeout, Salem. Their first timeout.
And it's going to be a timeout Salem with 2:33 to go here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. I want to thank our sponsors such as Clay Maxey Chevrolet. Stop by and see the deal maker Joey Shaw for a great car deal. He's always wheeling and dealing. Also, Twin Lakes Therapy and Living. Shout out to them over in Flippin'. Jennifer Begley, the administrator, appreciate her reaching out and being a sponsor, and they do great things over in Flippin'. And Marion County Farm Bureau. Stop by and see all the great people they have at Marion County Farm Bureau. Don't overpay for insurance this year. Go see Joey Sample and get a quote. Also, Diatley Dental, great smile start with Irvin and Christina Diatley in Mountain Home. And my daughter, Autastic Creations by Bethany. Check out her page on Facebook. She was supposed to go do tomorrow. There was an event called at the do you know where the Valley venue's at?
I do. That's out in Ray Valley.
Yeah, out in Ray Valley. So, there was an event. She was going to work there tomorrow selling her jewelry, but with the storms coming in, they've moved that event back out 1 week. I hawk jewelry on Saturday mornings. So, quarterback scrambling to the outside. He sprints to the end, and it looks like he does get in. It's going to be a touchdown. And, again, they go to the one corner that we cannot catch. So
I think they know. I think they know that I can't get it over there.
I think they're just messing with you, Gracie. So Salem gets a touchdown. That makes it 42-0 as the quarterback, number 12, Taylor, takes it in. And now Salem going to go for another 2-point conversion. So Yellville stayed close within the first, probably half of the first quarter. And but Salem has just wore out this Yellville defense. You can just tell they're getting tired. And showing why they are one of the best in the state. Again, looks like they're going to try an extra point attempt. Again, another little trickery here. Throw to the one corner that you cannot see, and it is good. Again, fans, we apologize. There's like literally two little spots on the field we can't get from this booth, and Salem just is going there every single time. So 2-point conversion is good. That extends it. It's now 44-0 with 2:25 left here in the first half. As real quick, I'm going to check in with the Mountain Home Bombers. Let's see if we can find out what the score is on the Bomber game. And also Amber Knowles for Marion County Treasurer, paid for by the Friends of Amber Knowles Community Experience Transparency. Amber Knowles for Marion County Treasurer. Also Shark Creek Graphics. T-shirts, stickers, hats, banners, hoodies, license plates, and more. Check them out on Instagram and Facebook. Shark Creek Graphics. Got some sweet swag. Also, you need to give that. See if you can do the sponsor for Buffalo River Float Service.
Maybe.
Yeah. Canoes, kayaks, shuttle services, tubes, and more, Gracie, right? Yeah. And Letty's Fine Mexican Dining in Gassville. There's the short kick. And I think that was Cantrell, number 12, running it back. Kind of hard to see at this angle. Yeah, it was Cantrell, so he's going to get it up to about the 25. So, Gracie, I know it's been a big week for you at work. You know, we had a big event at Arvest Bank. We had a sales rally to celebrate our top performers, but we got a chance to play a little Singo Bingo there.
Yes, I had never heard of Singo Bingo until the sales rally, actually.
Yeah, so what was your thoughts on Singo Bingo?
I loved it. I thought it was hilarious.
So, yeah, what they do is they play the first 15 seconds of a song, and then you have a bingo card, and the first one to select all the songs as they play it. You got to know the name of the song. It's going to be an offsides against Salem there. So we're going to make it 1st and 5. Going to move it to the 31 now. So I know you're a Swiftie. So
Sure am.
you know, so since you're a Swiftie, does that mean you're a Travis Kelce fan as well?
Like I had said earlier, I watch football. I don't know much about it, so I can neither confirm or deny.
Okay. The pass trying to get it to Voigt is incomplete, but you're learning about football tonight. I mean, you're getting the camera down. Joey's going to have to, he might be a little worried. He might be watching this and be like, dude, am I going to lose my job? So Joey's a good guy. He'll be back. He's out today, and right now Gilly with 2:16. Love to see Yellville, see if we can get something on the board here to finish the first half. As Gilly loses the handle, and he is tackled by a swarm of Greyhounds. So it's going to be a loss on the play of about, looks like they're going to lose about 5 yards. And now it's going to be a 3rd and long. So going to be 3rd and 15. Ball now back to the 21 as the clock down under 2 minutes. It looks like Mountain Home must be at halftime right now. So looking at Mountain Home, it looks like they are actually, they were up 19-0. So Mountain Home right now in the lead over Siloam Springs. As Girth picks up a couple yards, but it's going to make it 4th down. So it's going to be 4th down and 14, so they pick up a yard on the play. And your boss, Emily Smith and Cindy Sutterfield, never replied to me to come up to the booth, so I think they're scared. They probably took off. No, they're sitting down. Look like they're having a deep conversation.
Probably.
There's a kick from Cantrell. Moonshot there. Fair catch is called at the 50. Is number 24, Muir.
At the 50-yard line. Salem will have it 1st and 10.
So the Bombers looking like they're in a good position to possibly move to 6 and 1. Salem right now rolling, going to move to 7 and 0 right now as they put up 44 points here in this first half. But this is one of those games too. If you go in at halftime, you're down, a score like this. You got to really play like every quarter 0-0 and say, hey, let's just learn from this. How can we get better? And that's what Yellville's going to have to do in the second half as hard run up the middle is number 34, Smith. He's going to pick up about 15 yards on the play. Going to be a 1st down. Helmet comes off. As Arkey with the good defensive play there. So it's going to be another 1st down for Salem. But more than likely, I can see them probably trying to go to the air or trying some type of trick play here. Pretty innovative offense that this Salem team has. And you got a whistle on the play. Looks like they're resetting, so clock has started rolling again. And the pitch. Number 16 breaks a couple tackles. He's got a little room to the outside. One man to beat, and he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Is Daly. Daly takes it 35 yards. And it is 50-0. I could say the one good thing, they ran to the corner you could actually finally film, Gracie.
That is true.
So as now they've extended the lead. It's 50-0. Highlight reel run there by number 34, Smith. And now we'll get to see what type of trickery are they going to try here. As these 2-point conversions, they've been. Now lining up for the extra point attempt. And they actually try kicking. Now we see why they don't kick extra point attempts as he hooks that. That looked like one of my sand wedges as it went straight left. So the extra point attempt is no good. So we got 31 seconds left here in the first half. It's all Salem up 50-0. Let's get caught up on some chats we got online. We got Shannon Colston. She said, let's go Salem. So, Shannon, appreciate you joining. Dilla Lefevre says, thanks for streaming. So, guys, the way you guys help us out, those people that are joining us, hit that subscribe button. If you're on Facebook, hit that follow on YouTube. That helps us be able to bring streaming the now over 430 games. That's a lot of games, isn't it, Gracie?
Yeah.
How many games do you think you did? 7 years? How many games do you think you did back in the day?
Oh, gosh. I mean, there were some nights I would do 4 nights.
Yeah, you've probably done 100 games, too. So we have like 500 games of streaming experience here. Shout out to Gracie. Appreciate her helping out. Kind of last second. I was like, Gracie, could you please help me out Friday? You've never streamed with us before. You never streamed football, but she's learning. You're doing great. Fans love you online. You're already a social media star. So here goes Hall with the return. Takes it up the middle, runs into a couple tacklers, and he's going to be taken down. Gets it to about the 36. So Yellville's going to get it with 23 seconds left. Of course, the 3A conference standings, 6A conference standings, we'll post those tomorrow on our Facebook page. Since volleyball's moved on to regionals, we'll be sharing those regional schedules as we get them. We shared the 2A East regional tournament schedule today on our page, so so 23 seconds ago is Gilly. Love to finish on something real positive here to try to get a little momentum to go, but Gilly just slung to the ground again. Good play by number 50, Sanderson. As Gilly is he's taken quite a beating here in the backfield, and that's probably going to be the final play of the first half as the clock is going to wind, and right now we're going to half, and it's Salem 50, Yellville 0 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So we're going to get some snacks. We are going to step away. Guys that are here to watch the band, don't get mad at me. I got to take a little break, and Gracie's going to take a little break too. But we'll be back here in about 10 minutes here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. as we are at halftime as the cheerleaders performing. Unfortunately, we're unable to play the music right now because of copyright stuff. But I got a special guest joining me here at halftime. My halftime guest here, we've had him on before, Mr. Michael Crispino here, going to join me here on do a little commentary. Hey, Michael, how's it going, man?
So, good news for you. So,
yeah, what's the good news
I
for
was
me?
going to tell you, so this Sunday is my actual birthday. So, I'm going to be turning 26
So
this weekend.
Well, Michael, you're having a birthday, so happy birthday, Michael. He's
Thank
turning
you.
26. So all the fans that are out there watching, you want to wish Michael Crispino here a happy birthday, turning 26. And, hey, you got a big week coming next week because you got Special Olympics on Tuesday, Special Olympics bowling. You're going to Harrison. My daughter's going with you, too. We're going to be over there bowling. So are you excited about bowling that's coming up?
Yeah, I mean, I saw the so last year with Yellville Summit, they had the best record at the end of the season. Yellville won last season. That's a lot of potential from Yellville Summit. They had a great, wonderful momentum season, but here in about 2 weeks from now, Yellville Summit football season is almost over.
Yeah, football season's almost over. We got basketball season that's going to be coming up. And, hey, do you know who Samantha Hensley is?
No.
Well, she just said happy birthday, Michael. So, yeah, so see, you can read people comment in there. So, yeah, if you're watching online, if you want to wish
Nice.
Michael a happy birthday, you can
Wow.
say happy birthday to Michael here. So,
Well, I was thinking tonight if we're gonna celebrate, maybe we all can sing happy birthday up here in the booth. That would be nice.
okay, well, I'll say happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Michael, happy birthday to you. And I know the people that are
Thank
watching
you.
online, they're saying that too. They're saying
Yeah.
happy birthday. So,
Yeah, but I'm glad they came back. But basketball is coming up, and I didn't know when their first home game will be. I didn't see when that's gonna be.
well, you got another person. Looks like Madison online. She said, happy birthday, Michael, from Jaden's sister. So, Madison Scrapates. I'm sorry. No, I just butchered that. I'm sorry, Madison. But she's watching us on Facebook.
Ah,
Yeah, so she wished you got all these people wishing you happy birthday. Now, is your mom here at the game or is she watching online too?
she's still watching it online.
Okay, so, and now we got the Yellville band that's getting ready to perform. So, Michael, we're gonna shut our mics off for a little bit, and we're gonna see if we'll listen to the Yellville band playing. And but hey, happy birthday to you, Michael.
Thank you.
And let's see the Yellville band right now here on Twin Lake Sports Network.
All right.
Band ready to perform. Let's hear it one more time for your Panther band.
All right, guys, we're getting ready to go back live in a little bit. Right now, just an update. Right now, Mountain Home Bombers playing over at Salem Springs. It is 19-0. Bombers halfway through the third quarter. They got the lead over Salem Springs as they're trying to get to 6-1 on the season. I want to say shout out, thanks for everyone joining us here tonight on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Final football game of the year we're covering. We do have next week the regional volleyball tournament. So that should be a lot of fun next week here on TLSN. But we'll step away. Still got about 5 more minutes till we get started here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. All right, guys, welcome back. We're here at the second half of Salem and Yellville. Right now, Salem in control, up 50-0. Quick shout out, Mountain Home game. Right now, they're up 19-0. And I got Gracie joining me tonight. The deal maker Joey Shaw unable to be here. So Gracie, what do you think? Your first game? How's it going?
I think it's going pretty good. I just wish the Panthers could pull out a win for us, but
Yeah, right now we're hoping the Panthers, it'd be nice to see if they could get, maybe a couple scores here in the second half as they try an onside kick to start. And the kick is recovered by number 10, Smith. So kick unsuccessful as Salem's going to start the ball off in Panther territory. And it is a running clock right now with the score 50-0. So the clock is rolling. So it should be a quick second half here. And we'll try to keep you guys updated on the Bomber game. We've had some people messaging us wanting to know how the Bomber game was going. Also, shout out to our friend Michael Crispino. Happy birthday to him. We got a chance to have him join us in the booth for a little bit. So, yeah, right now Mountain Home is up 19-0 with a minute and a half to go. Here goes Salem. Handoff straight up the middle. Hard run there, going to be a first down, pickup of about 12 yards. So Gracie, during the band, the halftime performance, they were doing like their different eras of music. Notice I got a Taylor Swift in. And for those that don't know, Gracie is a huge Taylor Swift fan. I mean, so you're considered a Swiftie, right?
I would consider myself a Swiftie, yes.
Okay, so the band's version of Bad Blood, thoughts? Was you getting into it?
I mean, I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was good. They do a great job here, the band. And, of course, so that means, I know you don't watch football, but you probably go for the Chiefs, probably a Chief fan, in the Super Bowl or whatever.
I mean, last year my boyfriend did tell me that the Eagles were going to win it all, and I just went along. So here we are. I mean, I was right.
So going to be a 5-yard penalty on Salem. So going to make it first down and 15. Is now down under 10.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. So Salem looks like they have changed out quite a few of their players here to start the second half. Some of these players' numbers we don't even have on the roster. So we'll just have to call some of the numbers. So game looks like it will be a game where a lot of different players are going to get an opportunity to play as that run going to pick up about 5 yards and get it back to almost the original line of scrimmage. So now, someone we work with, Tara Payne, she is a huge Swiftie. She went and spent like thousands of dollars to go see one of their concerts. Are you that dedicated as a Swiftie?
I mean, if I had all the money in the world, 100% I would, but
there's a run, solid run there by number 4, and we unfortunately don't have him on our roster, but he's going to get it to about the 25. Going to be another first down for Salem. Of course, beautiful night for football. Good crowd that's come out here in Yellville. And got some potential bad weather coming tomorrow, so hopefully we don't need any more of that bad weather. We've had kind of a spell here. I feel like Tornado Alley has kind of shifted from Oklahoma into northwest and north central Arkansas the last couple of years. So everyone do be safe tomorrow with the weather. There's a 4-yard gain on that play, going to make it a 2nd and 6. As Salem starters, huge first half, 50 points in the first half, showing why they're one of the best in the state. And there's a quarterback keeper, and he's going to run down almost to the 5-yard line. Going to be another first down for Salem. So actually gets it to the 6, so going to be a 1st and goal. Tomorrow I was going to be hawking jewelry with my daughter with Autastic Creations, but with the weather now instead I'm going to just be chillaxing, as she likes to say, as there's a handoff straight up the middle into the end zone Touchdown Greyhounds.
Touchdown Salem, number 3, Trip Martin on the carry.
As that's Martin who takes it in for the touchdown. Going to extend it now to 56-0. But we're still glad we got everyone joining us. And guys, this is an interactive broadcast. So if there's players you want to give shout outs on, let us know. Let me see. I'm kind of reading some comments here. Everyone was wishing Michael Crispino a happy birthday. There's a 2-point conversion. It is good. Going to extend it now. It's 58-0. So online we got Della Lefevre. She sent us a heart. Thin Red Line said he wants to know, is this the South Salem game? Kelly James says, go Salem. Wow. Della Lefevre says, thanks, Gracie. You're doing a great job. So do you know her? Della Lefevre's?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, she's saying great job. Crystal,
Well, thank you.
Crystal Havner, she's throwing us out some hearts. But, yeah, if there's a player number you want to give a shout-out, where we always ask a lot of people, too, let us know where you're watching from. It's always cool to find out where everyone's kind of watching from. But let's have some fun in the chat, guys. As it looks like Mountain Home's into the fourth quarter. Right now they're up 19-0. And Salem's moving to 7-0 with a big win tonight. Right now up 58-0. So it is a running clock here. So these last two quarters are going to go pretty quick. And there's the short kick. Picked up. And spun around, and he goes down. That was Hall on the return. As Hall got it back to about the 31-yard line, so Yellville's going to come back onto the field. So tough first half for the Panther offense, as just really unable to move the ball. Number 7, the quarterback, Gilly, just not a lot of time to throw. He took quite a beating in the first half. He was holding his shoulder a couple times, but looks like he's coming out, and hopefully he's fine. He's got Cantrell. Looks like he's got Archie and Girth in the backfield. So they're going to hand it to Girth. Nowhere to go. He's hit in the backfield. Good play by number 54. So that's Swingle with the nice tackle in the backfield. So it's going to be a 4-yard loss. Going to be 2nd and 14. Of course, Yellville, I think they got, I think next week they got, I think it's Melbourne next week here at Panther Field. Looking to throw it. There's a pass complete to Cantrell. He breaks a couple tackles. He gets a little room to the outside. He's got a block, and he could go all the way. Cantrell with the touchdown. He goes 72 yards. And there is a flag. There is a penalty marker, and it looks like it's back in the area of holding. Actually, the penalty has been waived off, so it is a touchdown. They pick up the flag, so a 72-yard touchdown from Cantrell. And I'll tell you what, that got this crowd fired up. As Cantrell putting on the Jets. And takes it all the way, and that brought this Yellville crowd to their feet. As they got more yards in that one play than they've got in the entire game so far. As here goes Gilly. He's got a man open. Pass is complete. 2-point conversion is good. So Cantrell scores the touchdown and gets the 2-point conversion. So it's good to see Yellville get on the board, as it's still 58-8, but good to see some positive energy and a positive play. Yellville still playing hard despite the score. Glad to see them score a touchdown. Let's thank a few of our sponsors here as they're getting ready to kick off, as we got White River Marine Group over in Flippin. Shout out to them. Thank you for being a sponsor. Also, Ashley Haven State Farm, Flippin and Mountain Homes. Got 2 locations. Go get a quote for your insurance today. Also, Our Best Bank with 7 locations all throughout north central Arkansas. Stop by any of our Best branches for all your banking needs. Stop by and see Gracie. She works at Our Best Bank, and she can do accounts for you. She can run your deposit. She can do anything. Learning how to do loans right now, right?
Yeah.
Getting laundry all over the field. So we'll wait to see what the call is. All right, we got Charlotte. She's sharing some of the numbers with us. Thanks, Charlotte. She said number 4 is Tide Terry, so appreciate that. Clarissa Speak says, go, Gracie, go. Let me see. Stacy online, she says she's going for Cody, number 53 on Salem. And Charlotte, the backup quarterback is Cooper Cox, number 2. And Sam Pasting said, Gracie, good luck. I saw Sam Pasting because I was grilling, and he stopped by while we were giving out burgers. He was over for the Bobcat Madness, so now he's just chilling out at the house watching some football.
Yeah.
So I don't know. He has question marks after the good luck, though. It says, Gracie, good luck. So
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. So no, we're just messing with Sam. So glad to see Yellville get the score. So 5-yard penalty, going to have a re-kick here from the 35, but a 72-yard run from Noah Cantrell gets Yellville on the board. And I can hear Cassie Hubbard screaming from miles and miles away. There's an onside kick. Loose ball is finally picked up. So number 19, Sanders, gets it. And we're going to get to see the Salem offense as the clock now down to about 2 minutes to go. As Barrett makes the tackle for the Panthers. So Salem going to start the ball in Yellville territory. So we could play a game online right now. We still got quite a few people watching online. Let's see who's watching from the furthest away. So put in the chat, if you're watching on the chat, put where you're watching from. We don't have a prize to give away, no prize to give away, but we'll say you just win the honors of the night. Let's see who's watching from the furthest distance. Put in the chat where you're watching from. Now quarterback keeper, he scrambles to the out, and he is hit hard. And their ball is fumbled on the play, and there is a flag on the play as well. As Cox got just slammed. Let's see what the penalty marker is. And it looks like it's going to be against Salem. So the holding against Salem is declined, and they're going to take the play, which is a huge loss. So 9-yard loss on the play. And man, he laid the smackdown on that hit.
That was good.
Yeah, we could feel that hit all the way up here. There's a handoff. It's like maybe picked up a yard or got back to the line of scrimmage. So that was Terry on the carry. Hey, that rhymes. Terry on the carry. Jennifer Beatty says, good job, George.
That's actually my aunt. That's my nickname.
That's your. See, now we got a nickname. Della's watching from Salem. Okay, all right, there you go. Good job, George. And they run, picks up about 15, going to be a couple yards short. So we're going to make a 4th down. So we said, who's watching from the furthest away? Della Lefevre, she's watching from Salem. Looks like Bailey O'Donnell, she's from Pocahontas. She's rooting for number 50, Keegan Sanderson. I like it, guys. Keep those chats coming. Right now, 4th down. Going to go ahead and keep it and go for it. Quarterback keeper, and they run the option, and it's going to be a 1st down run. Terry with the carry again, and it's going to be a 1st down. As that's going to do it as the clock runs out on the 3rd quarter. And we're getting ready to go to the 4th. Salem in control, up 58-8, but an electrifying play by Noah Cantrell to finish off the 3rd quarter. So I'm going to thank a few more of our sponsors here, as we appreciate them, such as Clay Maxey Chevrolet. Stop by if you need to get a car today. Stop by and see the deal maker. They got some good deals going on. Also, Twin Lakes Therapy and Living over in Flippin. I'll tell you what, I follow their Facebook page. They always share a lot of cool things they do with their clients and stuff there. So check out Twin Lakes Therapy and Living in Flippin. Also, Farm Bureau, Arkansas in Marion County. Our good friend Joey Sample. Marion County Farm Bureau. And they got Shane Stoltz over there. Got a lot of cool people over there. Also, Diatley Dental Care. Hey, my dentist is rich because they do such great work on my teeth. And Autastic Creations by Bethany. Stop by and see my daughter Bethany next Saturday at Ray Valley at the can't even think what it's called, the Valley Venue. Our good friend Miss Heather Curtis over at the Valley Venue. Should be an awesome event next week. Also, Shark Creek Graphics, T-shirts, stickers, hats, banners, hoodies, license plates, and more. 405-8922. Check them out on Instagram and Facebook. Try to say that really fast. Is that good?
I was impressed. That was impressive.
Aaron and Pam Darnell, Buffalo River Float Services, canoes, kayak, shuttle services, tubes, and more. Or if you need help with 4th grade math, give Aaron Darnell a call. Also, Letty's Fine Mexican Dining. So was he your 4th grade math teacher?
Yep.
Yeah. So now we're under 12 minutes. Here's Terry with the carry again. Breaks a couple tackles. He gets to the outside. Nice cutback. Breaks a couple more tackles and finally taken down at about the 15-yard line. Terry's having a really good second half here since he's gotten in the game. But let me see. Who else we got on here? We got, let me see, Carla Kristen. She's watching from Salem. So right now I think Pocahontas is winning. Crystal Habner says O'Donnell, go number 50. Kim Jacobson's watching from Wisconsin, so I think she's winning the distance right now.
That wins.
Yeah. And there's a handoff up the middle, slicing through the defense and gets a touchdown. Martin with the score as he takes it in from 10 yards, and it makes it 64-8. Slide that over just a fraction. Of course, Gracie, I took away her camera. I was reading stuff, and normally we have a screen you can watch it on instead of the little tiny screen, so that was my bad, Gracie.
You're good.
So right now, going for the two-point conversion. And the two-point conversion is good, so Salem extends the lead. As now they got 66. It's 66-8 with 10:32 clock running here on the TLSN. So let me see. I'm reading the comments. Okay, so Kim Jacobson, she said, go Panthers from Wisconsin. Chase Pleasant says, go Salem from Kansas City. Rebecca Jett says, Panthers coach Bloomquist parents watching from Wichita, Kansas. Carla Christian is watching from Omaha, Nebraska. So I think Wisconsin's winning right now. I think Kim Jacobson is our honorary winner tonight of our furthest away to watch Yellville and Salem play. So that's pretty impressive.
That is, yeah.
So see, we're worldwide.
We really are.
Yeah, the power of the internets. I like to call it the internets. That's how my mom says it. It's not the internets, the internets. Is that on the YouTubes and the Facebooks? And here's the kick. Low line drive. And it goes off of Hall. Hall picks it up, and he is hit. He is wrapped up, and he goes down. So Yellville going to get it back. Clock running now. Under 10 minutes to go. We'll check on our friends at Mountain Home right now. Looks like Mountain Home is up 26-0. 6:42 to go. So Mountain Home trying to go to 6-1. Yellville, unfortunately, going to fall to 0-7 tonight. Salem going to go to 7-0, 4-0 in conference. And Yellville's got a tough one coming in next week. Fortunately, we won't be here next week. We'll be wore out from 30 hours of volleyball as Gilly. He goes deep. It's a bomb. He's got a man just a little long. As Yellville wanted a flag. That was an attempt trying to get it to Spitzer. Beautiful throw there from Gilly, just a little long.
I'll bring up second down and 10 from the 32.
Now Gilly again working out of the shotgun. He's got one in the backfield. He's got Hall, and he goes to the air again to Cantrell. Cantrell loses the handle on it. Pass is incomplete. So now it's going to make it third down. So, Gracie, you've almost made it through your first football game. Wasn't that bad, was it?
No, it's been pretty good.
Yeah. And you got a shirt, too. Like at halftime,
did,
Coach
yes.
Jones, he hooked you up, man. You and Coach Jones, you guys are buds. Like, what's you guys had a signal to you gave each other. What was that?
So, just one away football game, me and my friend KJ Moore, and we all just happened to be sitting together, and we started the Panther Pride Trio. So if any of y'all see Coach Jones out and about, throw up the Rockstar hand sign and mention the Panther Pride Trio, and he'll know what you're talking about.
Gilly's pass is incomplete as he's kind of holding his knee, but it looks like he's all right. So pass is incomplete. Going to make it fourth down. So the Panther Pride Trio. So Coach Jones, I remember KJ Moore. Yeah, she was mean down there rebounding, playing basketball. Yeah, she had some wars down there. I think. Let me see, what was it against?
Ozark Mountain. That's the first one that comes to head. She actually got ejected from that game.
Okay, I remember that game. Yeah, I did that game.
I feel like you.
Yeah, I remember that game. Yeah. Was that an Arvest tournament game, like early in the morning? Yeah,
yes.
okay, I remember that game.
First round of the tournament, got ejected, had to sit out the next game.
Yeah, and then I remember,
It was
too,
pretty awesome.
she went and sat in the bleachers, and she just sat there with her arms folded, looking all, and I was like, dude, it's 8 o'clock in the
It's
morning.
8 in the morning.
You know, how are you doing that? But so, again, want to thank our sponsors, such as Letty's Fine Mexican Dining in Gassville. Go see our friend Domi. Tell him Twin Lakes Sports Network sent you. Also, Genuine Care Pharmacy. Stop by and see Clint Rechtenwald for all your pharmaceutical needs. He's been with us since the beginning. Appreciate Genuine Care Pharmacy. Also, Laura's Mexican Kitchen. Locations in Bull Shoals and Flippin'. I hit the one in Bull Shoals all the time. So, I always like to get – my daughter always gets chicken nuggets there. So, she loves her chicken nuggets. Also, Lakeside Pharmacy, free delivery in Bull Shoals. So, that brings back memories. KJ Moore getting the ejection. Wow, White River Materials. See, who would have thought tonight we'd be talking about KJ Moore? You think KJ Moore's watching? You think she's watching?
I don't know.
No?
She'll watch as soon as I text her and say, hey, we're talking about you.
Yeah, you need to be like, hey, go to
All
about
good things.
the 7-minute mark of the fourth quarter where we talk about KJ Moore getting ejected against Ozark Mountain School District. And Gilly has a little room. He throws it deep. Long bomb. It looks like he is picked off. It looked like he threw that past the line of scrimmage. Flags all over the field. Gilly looked like he probably could have run for the first down, but he tried going deep on 4th and long. But it's intercepted with the score 66-8. They're probably going to pick the flags up. So we'll wait and see what the call is. Let me see. We also got Carla Christensen, Omaha, Nebraska. Sly J says, go Hounds from Battle Creek, Michigan. I don't know. Maybe Michigan's further than Wisconsin. I don't know. Which one's further, Michigan or Wisconsin? Battle Creek, Michigan again. One of my favorite wrestlers is from Battle Creek, Michigan. His name is Rob Van Dam. So also Crystal Havner says, go number 69, Lathan Brown. So Salem fans are fun. Our Yellville fans are always fun, but Salem fans are pretty cool. So glad to have them joining us here on TLSN. And so you guys can kind of help us out too. You know, hit that follow button. Follow us on Facebook. Subscribe to us on the YouTubes, as my mom would say, YouTubes. That's that online things, right? So Salem right now, under 6 minutes to go, halfway through the fourth. Carry for about a 5-yard gain on the play. So Girth gets the tackle. So 2nd down and 5. And, man, you're getting really good at, like, moving that camera. Like, you couldn't even tell you moved it. That's impressive.
Thanks.
Yeah, like it didn't even, yeah. Gracie's got her groove back working the camera tonight. She's killing it. Now quick flip. That's Terry with the carry. Going to be a 1st down run for Terry.
1st down, Salem at the 40-yard line.
So that gets it to the 40.
Leaving McCullough making the stop to zero.
So our football season coverage ending tonight. We'll finish up volleyball next week, and then, hey, we'll be in all the gyms for basically October, November, December, January, and February with high school basketball. Should be a fun season. There's a handoff. Again, up the middle is number 3. So it was Martin with the carry for a short gain.
Gain of 3. It's going to be 2nd down and 7 at the 33-yard line.
So now 2nd and 7. So quarterback keeper. And it's going to be, looks like it's going to be another 1st down.
Cooper Cox on the carry.
So Cox with the carry for a 1st down. Archie with the tackle. So normally, too, we always have our Arvest Bank player of the game. We'll name that later tonight. I think Gracie right now, my player of the game is probably Noah Cantrell with this 72-yard touchdown run.
I'm going to have to agree with you on that one.
Yeah, unless, of course, a lot can happen in the last 3 minutes. But right now, probably he is in the lead for Arvest Bank player of the game with that huge touchdown run. Bringing the only offenses. Here goes Terry with the carry, breaking tackles, running over defenders. Going to be another 1st down. Picks up about 20 on the play. Gets down to the 30. Hall makes the tackle. So it's going to be 1st down Salem. So that gets it to the 30. Under 3 minutes to go. And we'll check our comments. Della Lefevre says you're doing a good job commenting and being fair. Usually they try to put Salem down. We don't like to put Salem down. We love all the schools. I mean, when you've done 430 games in 7 years, we've covered every team, and we just like watching all these athletes out on the field, and that's what it's all about. So I appreciate Della. Appreciate you joining us. All the Panther fans, too. Panther Nation. And the Hounds, they got a lot of Hounds fans all over the United States, it sounds like, Gracie. So McCullough makes the tackle. It's going to make it 2nd down and 8, 2-yard gain on the play. So now Salem's got a good team. They're going to be tough to beat, and wish them well on the rest of their season, as it looks like they're trying to make a run. They got 2 in the backfield. And laundry all over the place. So it's going to be a delay of game against Salem. That's going to move it back. But, I mean, we did give some good tips on the earlier. It's like if they throw the flags, their flags are getting dirty, all the umpires and referees, use that digital coupon from Dollar General.
Yeah.
You got to just get the app and then just add the coupons each week. Go in there. You could save on your laundry detergent tomorrow. I'll help with that. So now under a minute and a half to go. Probably time for maybe 2 more plays here. And there goes Terry breaking tackles, running hard. This running game from the Salem Greyhounds has just put up some big numbers tonight. As that's going to get it now under a minute to go. And Gracie, you are a minute away from surviving. Oh, I got one of the guys I went to school with, Travis Denton. He says go McBee from Fayetteville. So we used to cruise, like me and like Travis. We would all cruise. You probably don't even know what cruising is, but yeah.
Nope.
Like we would drive from Hardee's in Mountain Home as still running on the play, finally taken down. But back in the day, we used to do something where we would drive from Hardee's to Pizza Hut in Mountain Home, and we would just drive all night. But gas was like 80 cents a gallon then. And so, yeah, Denton was one of the cruisers, man. He had had this sweet gray truck, if I remember. I had a Camaro at that time too, but the Camaro I have now is a little bit nicer than the one I had back in 1996. So
I've still got to take a ride in the new car, so
it gets up and goes a little bit. I'm amazed I have not gotten a ticket yet. So hopefully I just didn't alert the state police. Is right now penalty on the play. We thought that was going to be, well, the clock's continuing to run, so more than likely probably not going to have another play here. It looks like Salem's just going to let the clock run as 3rd and 11. They're going to let the clock run out, and the Salem Greyhounds are going to take the victory 66-8 over Yellville. And actually, it looks like they're going to come to the line real quick. I don't know if they're going to do a victory formation or try to run something. They do. Right at 0, and now running it is Terry. Terry is taken down. So... and there's a flag on the play, but I think they're going to call that the game with the score 60-68. So Salem takes the victory. Burrow gets the tackle. So the final is going to be 66-8. Salem moves to 7-0. Yellville going to fall to 0-7. And hope everyone be safe tomorrow. They've talked about some potential nasty weather coming in. But for the loose cannon David McBee and our friend Gracie George Beatty, who helped us out on camera tonight, thank you for all the work. But this week, next week, go out and do something nice for someone. And remember, your tomorrows are never guaranteed. Have a great weekend from all of us here at the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Bye.